So in this session also, we will continue this keyword introduction and all completed over. And I thought of to show this symbols and all. I introduced everything. It is better to have. Then where we left, the last topic we left at data type explore versus data objects explore. These two are pending areas. Yes, we have to discuss. Yes, data types also, data objects. Under data objects, if you observe literals, strings we have a separate topic. 2-3 hours we have to discuss on strings. Literals are over. Variables completed, constants completed. Variables versus constants difference also you know. Then we have to have system fields and as well as text elements we will cover now. So that whatever being discussed, the theory almost we are able to. Now we have to go to the explore of, yes, explore of what is our current topic is, yes, explore of predefined data types. Because if you go to the explore keyword, we have already explored the data types, these data types in the data dictionary, DDIC types. This is already happened, but now programming point of view, now actual clarity you will get it because SC11 related also, yes, you will get the actual clarity. Yes. So now coming to, I will write a separate program for this. Yes, we will go login first. Hmm, hmm. Yes. So we will end this first program because I don't want to extend this. We will go to the explore of the second data types. Data type explore, we will try to do it. Yes. Yes, we go to program one is already there. I'm directly going to the program one. So here, yes, this is your clarity point of view. So exploring data types. Data types. Yes. Okay. So first let me type, allow me 2 minutes. I'll type the one sample program. Later we will go for explanation. First number. You also observe I am not going to copy paste program. I'll type it here. I will type, you have to watch, monitor here, even the code also. So first number type I. This is your like your yeah, number. Then after that, that is integer, right? Then we will go to the, yes, float. Okay, yes, type P. Wantedly, I am giving 3 different variables with 3 different data types. IFP, you remember this sequence. I for integer, F for float, P for packed. Integer, float, packed, decimal. Yes. Then after that, we'll go to name type C. Name type C. Correct. Then after that, we have what next? Address. Address type N. Okay, address type N. Then we have what next? Date. Date type D. Time type T. Simple. Yes. So because of, so simplified, IFP is one set, which is numeric data types. C and DT, char, numeric character, date and time. So 3 plus 4, 7 elementary data types. These are all comes under fixed length data types. If you go back to my program, see, I just activated, hmm, activate it. Now, if you want, you have to assign the value because always we have to follow three-step procedure. Assign the value. Okay, assign the value. Yes. Okay. 12.34. 1234. Yes. Okay. Then after go to the number. Yes. Number. Some number. Right. Then name. Name equals to some name. You write any name. Then address equals to. Okay. Right. Date. Date equals to. We have to write a date format. Okay. 25 December. Right. Yes. So we will write it in a 2025. That is year, month, 12th month, and 25 is again date. So this is your date. Then time. Time equals to some kind of 13 hours, 07 minutes, 22 seconds. Wantedly, I gave the different numbers. That is the value assignment is over. Till here, no errors. Okay. Yes. Now we have to print it. So print means display. So yes, NO value is NO. This is always in output point of view, you have to write which value is what. To avoid confusion, we are writing preceding left side kind of text so that no confusion at all. Yes. Now number is number. So you have to practice and type it same program only. Don't go for another program because see expressions point of view, simple interest calculation you can do that. That 2 pi r is there and pi r square I tried it. That is other examples you can try out. I find out area of circle. You find out the perimeter of the circle by accepting the value. Simple interest calculation also you can try out. Yes. Okay. By 100. Another expressions you can try out. Those two you try. Any issues? Okay. Not only addition, you can go for four types of mathematicals as usual. As of now, further things we will discuss later. I am leaving to you. Okay. You let me know. Otherwise, I can show you later going forward. Any mistakes also we will see. I'll check your code. Yes. So this is your name. Next, after name, address. So address or add value is okay. Address is address. ADD. You know. Next, what next? Date is date. Time is time. So colon, chain statement, comma, new line, everything. Nothing is new to you. You know how to declare. Already familiar. How to assign it. How to print it. All the three are yes known example. But wantedly I give some space here because to understand the differences between this. See, you have to now data keyword is used. Yes, data also chain statement, single statement. This is single statement. This is single statement. But these are all independent statements. You are familiar with everything. Now, NO, NUM, NUMBR, name, and ADD, date, and time. These are all variables. These are all variables, and these are all what next? These are all like data types. Suppose if I forgot it here, I told you control space. Control space will work or not? Control space. Control space is working. As suppose data time I typed TYP type also I typed it. Then at this operand position I am confused what to use, how to. So now you can use, yes, at this operand position, what is allowed? D is allowed, DEC float 16 is allowed, DEC float 34 is allowed, F is allowed, I is allowed, int 8 is allowed, line of NP, ranges of ref2, requester, screen, SYST, T, X, X string, all these things are allowed. So, very, very important is control space, because I am giving randomly lot of additional information to you. You note it down here or there anywhere. Yes. So first of all, one small control CTRL, control plus slash. What is the purpose of that is? It is used to move the cursor to command field. Okay. That means you are in SAP. My cursor is at this level. I want to move the cursor to here. What to do generally? We will go mouse through, we will use it. But I will say control. Yes. I did through keyboard. Yes, control is here. I want to take the cursor to the which one? Command field. So control slash will take to that. So this way above SAP specific. This is not above specific. I am here in SC38. Okay, in SC38, cursor is waiting here. Cursor somewhere in the program. I want to take the cursor to the command field, control slash. It will take you to that. Wherever, from any position, any place to, you want to take the cursor, you can make use of this. This is one thing, and very important for ABAPers point of view. Yes, this is apply to all SAP screens. Okay, this is a common shortcut. Yes, then if you go to the control plus space, control space is used to get help from the editor. That is control space provides the list of values allowed or permitted at that, okay, operand position. That is the control space result. The control space result differs from result depends on the cursor position where you are using, you know where you are using. Accordingly your this one will change, because if you want, we will go to here. Just suppose data, country, data, just data space, control space. So data followed by something begin of or end of is given here. That's what SAP is assuming. Begin of, end of is available. So I typed country. After that, control space, that is data followed by variable, variable followed by what is possible is done like, yes, type ref2, type range of, type, type hash table of, type line of, like line of with header line. These are all the allowed keywords. Suppose if I take type, double click type, then control space. Yes, I am confused what to enter. Control space. Yes, I told you this is the permitted value. So I took type as type C only, not a problem. Somewhere it should be there, no? Type C is the first one. Right. Next, suppose value. Then again I'm confused. Value followed by what is possible is initial you can type, space you can type, REPID. These are all the permitted values. You know, everywhere you are getting help from SAP or not? Yes, this is the editor advantage help. So control space most commonly used by adapters. If you confused at any level, okay, you hope you are with me, you guys. Yes, listening attentively, right?
Yes, sir.
Attentively, yes, because yeah. So this is most very important control space. You see, it is actually, yes, it is mostly used by ABAPers. ABAPers, while developing programs, because control space, because the ABAPer can do only two types of work. One is navigation, second one is um, coding, programming. Because navigation means in SC11 we have done the all navigation. Their control space does not work. Screen design, form design. When the design comes or navigation comes, screen by screen, tab by tab, option by option, control space might not be work. But when there are editors, in ABAPer, we are going to use three types of editors. That is, what is that editor? ABAP editor, SC38 editor. There is a flow logic editor, SC51 flow logic editor. Then we have SC71, there is a form painter. There is also editor is there. That is another type of special editors. So in ABAPer can use this at a control space. So I will take you to that place. That's why I'm using that. You cannot expect control space result everywhere same. No, it depends on where your current cursor position. Accordingly, result differs. Okay, you have to understand this, all this. Yes, which is most important relevance for you, right? Next, so we are into the exploring data and removing this. Okay, you can also try explore anything you find with your explore. You let me know. We'll discuss that also. Right, your new findings. Right. So quickly we'll go with exploring data types. Okay. First, I will explore here. I will write the explanation in the yes, in the notepad. So first one is integer. What is this integer? So integer, yes, like in the program, yes, data type I is mapped to dictionary data type as int4. This you have to, yes, that is, it is implicit conversion. That is implicit means, yes, implicit. Internally, system converts, system maps to data. When you type I equals to int4. Okay, yes. Next, like you have to go to, for your clarity sake, yes, activate. This is your overall. Comment it. We are commenting. Yes. Now execute. I just declared and printing. Then execute. What happens? You are printing the, we don't say null values. You are printing of what? Hmm, we are printing the initial values, isn't it? Initial value depends on the data type. Yes, so I was saying the same statement. Now you observe it. Initial value, because I said IFP, integer 0, float 0. What next? This is your packed 0. Then CNDT. C for character is space or blank, and this is N numeric character, 0, date 0, time 0. So everything 0 except character is space or blank. So this explore also completed, right? If I don't give any value, yes, but I don't uncomment all, that might leads to confusion. We will explore only one data type at a time. If you want to explore one data type, you have to be more. Yes, we'll simply comment it. That's it. Comment. So that you will get only, yes, you will only get one value. Even though I keep everything, all values here, but if you are printing what, accordingly you can see this. So now you have to see 1, 2, 3. What exactly is it? Yes. Suppose integer accepts whole numbers with leading sign, with sign. Yes, this is your, so sign plus is the default sign, plus is the default sign, minus can be specified explicit. Minus means minus value, negative values. Okay. Explicit means you have to, that is not understood by default. Explicit. Yes. Example. Yes. We will see 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is plus is implicit. But I am giving minus 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, 2, 3. Activate and test. Yes. So it is printing 1, 2, 3 minus. Because see, I gave left side symbol, sign, leading sign, but in the output it is writing right side. That is, we are technically speaking, this is called the leading sign. Leading means before, trailing means after. Okay, before equals to preceding, leading, and after succeeding or later. Okay, yes. So this is because this is SAP is a German software. German prints the minus value later. That's why it is by default printing the minus as after. Okay, this is your minus sign explore. Then next, what is 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3 is a value assigned to the NO data type, isn't it? But what is 1, 2, 3 is a 1, 2, 3 is called as, equals to means right to left assignment, all this stuff completed. It is numeric literal. So if it is a numeric literal, single quotes is optional, I said. But I will specify single quotes. Yes, go to specify single quotes. Execute. Yes. It is printing without quotes. It is printing without quotes. Okay, right. So now you have to, this is already covered scenario yesterday or day before. But You can expect some other things. What is that? Yes, integer got two types of errors. That is, suppose I've entered ABC 123 or 123 ABC. Immediately it's showing red color. Red color means it is syntax error. You have to find out error. Field 123 value is unknown. It is saying unknown when you keep it in bracket, single quotes, within quotes, it is the unknown gets known. So when you print minus 123 ABC, yes, it is giving it as a error. Because what I said is, yes, you got conversion no error. Convert no error, runtime error, we got it. Because integer accepts only numbers, I said, whole numbers with leading sign. But once we enter alphabetical values, it will give runtime error as convert no number. Yes, this is also, yes, if we enter alphanumeric values for integer variable, for integer variable, it is programmatically correct because we specified within quotes. Otherwise, it is saying that ABC is unknown, which leads to runtime error. Runtime error is short dump. Okay, convert no number. Okay, that is converting NO to the number. It was because it was unable to convert ABC to number. That's why we got one type of error. Got it? Runtime error is first time in your this thing. This is I am saying it as a special screen. Uh, dump we call it as dump or short dump. SHORT short dump. So we have to go to the dump analysis, dump category, runtime error exception. Yes, that is CXSY conversion no number. This exception result runtime error came. So and so program, so and so date and time. This is the shortcut. Cannot interpret as a number. 123 ABC cannot be interpreted as number. If you scroll down, error triggered location is line 17. Yes, you have to know where is this line 17. Line 17 is this. That is till 16 it was okay. When system reading the 17th line, system confused what to do. It went to runtime error. So if you want to solve or resolve this runtime error, debugger is available here. Debugger. If you go to the debugger, cursor exactly waiting at line number 17. You know, you can correct it. So this is a separate topic of runtime error concept. Time being will come out. It will come out. Okay. Yes, we will rectify the problem because I want to show you two types of runtime errors with respect to integer. What is the two types? First one is 123 ABC if you give alphanumeric values. Second, if I give, okay, 123 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, yes, till here it is accepting. Yes, it is giving 1 2 3 0 minus. That is after that, if I give one more digit, then one more digit, yes, it is going to, yes, error. One more error. Overflow when converting. What is the one overflow? When we get overflow means, yes, what is a integer accepts 10 digits, 10 digit value, 10 digit value along with leading sign. That is total it is, what is the 10 plus 1 equals to, totally 11. That is 11 places only it will accept. You got it? Yes, for your understanding sake, I am telling you. Because we typed it 1 to 9 and 0, the allowed permitted numbers, right? If you type alphanumeric, it went runtime error. But if next, if I enter more than 11 digits, what will happen? It leads to another runtime error. It leads to runtime error. It leads to runtime error, stating that runtime error as this. Now you have got another runtime error. That is nothing but conversion overflow. CONT overflow. Conversion over. Okay. Yes. Overflow error. Yes. So conversion to number. When we enter alphanumeric values, you got this error. Conversion overflow means it is permitted 11 digits. If you try to more than 11, it leads to overflow error. That is program syntactically correct, but actual values are interpreted at runtime. Actual values are interpreted at runtime. That's why it went to runtime error. These are all, you have to know both how to solve the syntax static error and dynamic runtime errors both. So there is an exception is raised, CXSY conversion overflow. As a result, we got this runtime. So if you scroll down here, yes, line number, again the same problem at 11 only, yes, 17 only. Error triggered location is this row number 17. How do you close it? There is a debugger. Debugger is still waiting at 17th cursor position. So we are not only covering the basics, exploring of data types, we are covering a lot many things where I'm not going to write anywhere. Today itself, you open this program again, whatever being discussed, additional stuff, which is not mentioned in the notepad, you have to write it down. Close, come to the program one again. Got it? So this is your integer value. So integer permits. If I go to here, SC11, SC11, INT4, INT4, right? Yes, here, this is a data element. Yes, this is what? It is a 4-byte integer. It is int4 equals to 4-byte integer. Yes, it will support this value. Yes, because I try, very good. So we will try this way. I will try to write it. So now, because we cannot copy from the program from remote system, it is 4-byte integer. Because we cannot, it permits or allows, okay, value from minus 21474836482, that is positive, minus 2, again repeat the same plus. Plus means, yes, plus 21474836647, because even I cannot remember this much. That's why I typed from that program on shelf. So because what is the range? Range of permitted values or allowed values are minus to this much. Obviously, our 1, 2, 3, 4 comes within this range. That's what the explore of integer. Still, we have not completed. You have to learn many things of each explore. Suppose, yes, what is the meaning of that? Yes, we will close this SAP. Yes, I am coming back to this. Okay, because I am not storing anywhere. I am removing every time because you have to do like, once again this explore on your own today itself. What next? Number got another explore. What is that? Like 1 second. Yeah. Uh, suppose decimals point of view. See decimals 1, 2, 3, 4. If I give decimals, it is going to rounding to the nearest integer. So it is writing to the 12. Yes, because yes, integer. Yes, generally integer mm, does not support decimals. Decimals. Yes, it converts to the nearest integer. Okay, nearest integer value. What is the nearest integer is 50 above if you write above next value, it goes to next value. 50 below the previous value, before value. Okay, this is because I have to write all this stuff within this because this is related to this kind of explore. Okay, yes, close bracket explanation. Because it is actually it converts. No, it is not converts, it is rounding to. Because these are all technically we have to use appropriate words. Integer rounds to the nearest integer value. Rounding happens 50 below, 50 above. If you go to 12.34, 12.24, this decimals are below 50. It rounds to the before leading 12. Result is you are getting 12. If I write 50.64, 64 is a, yes, it is rounding to the next 13. If I go to the 74, yes, 74 is this. Okay, yes, it is rounding. So the rounding is, yes, what is that? If the decimal value is 50 above, it yes, 50 above is rounds to next value. Otherwise, yes, 50 below rounds to mm, previous or leading value. Okay, you have to know about these three. Yes, right. This is again decimal value based only, right? So it is better to have complete clarity. That's why I'm typing here. So this is called as explore. That is complete explore on integer. Because decimals are generally we don't use decimals along with integer. If you use decimals, then you have to use single quotes. I told you the reason. If you don't use single quotes, this dot permitted as a line terminator in ABAP. That's why it is, you know, got it? Yes. These many things are there to uh, check out with number. Yes. If you want, I said first 1, 2, 3. commented it. -123, commented it, because with sign example, correct? No, because just now this is sign related example. Then next, if I enter number equals to -123 ABC. So here it is single quotes. Yes, explanation I'm writing here. Single quotes is must, but result is runtime error. Yes, you have to know this is the way you explore it. That's why I'm typing once again. With which place runtime error came. Next, this is number equals to, I typed it, -1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 plus 1. Then this is, yes, what next? It is result leads to runtime error. Runtime error as exceeding the value. Got it? Yes. This is, yes. Here it is, yes. Single quotes is must, because the decimals are used. What next? But result will be rounded to nearest integer. Okay, this is complete. But when you declare, okay, completed, we have done the overall explore and the integer is over. If I type decimals keyword, decimals, integer support decimals, decimals addition. Yes, decimals addition is supported only with P. So that's why actually system is not allowing me. Yes, that is, so we have to know about it. You cannot type decimals keyword with integer. Okay, clear. Integer explore is over. So I will keep one value as open. Then we will go to next topic as, yes, float. So now, yes, comma, then yes, here it is. Yes, if you go, because we have to study the int versus float comparison. That's why I'm using both uncomment. Now this float value, uncomment the float value. Yes, some separator. Yes, now execute it. Yes, this is your float example. Yes, integer you leave it. So now why integer before, why is leading space came, because it is maximum value is 11 digits, it will allow. That's why the leading space before space came. Everything you have to know technical reason. Then we will go to the float explorer. Yes, float. Float data type. Data type is mapped to dictionary data type as FLTP. FLTP, that is, there is an internal mapping, implicit mapping. Yes, that is internal conversion. Okay, because this is, yes, by default, yes, it works in this. Then go to the float accept. Yes, the limitation of integer. Float data type, float data type accepts decimals, decimal values. Yes, that is the limitation of above is overcome here. Yes, it accepts. But the limitation is it prints, it display the output in a special format. Okay, okay, it is a special format. Yes, that format is Mantissa and e power exponentiation. Yes. This is a special format. Okay. So this special format used for special purpose. Okay. So, okay, float. Yes. You have to know float. Float does not support decimals keyword addition. Okay. This is one limitation. Next, float values are printed with a special formats. So float does not support, does not used to perform arithmetic calculation, mathematical calculations. Yes, but whereas, yes, integer, because you have to know where it is used also, right? Yes, integer is used to perform arithmetic or mathematical calculations. Most of the time we use integer. Float we never used. I'm telling you. Float also have limitations. These are all the limitations. So float values, hmm, float values cannot be accepted, okay, from selection screen or list screen. That is, we cannot accept from the user. Yes, that is again, yes, float values. This is the limitation of float. So if you want to go to here, SC11, FLTP, FLTP. Yes. So even though, because you have seen INT4, right? You know this is a data element. Yes, you have to go to documentation. Yes, no further documentation, nothing. You can go and check the domain. Yes, sign is there. 10 plus 1, 11 sign. This is already explored in the integer, already explored in this. 10 internal storage output with leading sign, it will display in the screen output 11. Value ranges, no fixed values, no ranges, nothing. So this way 4 byte signed integer. Okay. Yes. Next, if you go to the FLTP, FLTP is floating point. Yes, FLTP is not a data. There is no data element with FLTP. Then where can I see this FLTP? Take any table, go to the data element to go to domain level you will get F4 help. So here you can see the difference. Now integer 1 byte integer 0 to 22 to 55, 2 byte integer is minus 32 768, and the 8 byte integer is very large scale. But in between we are going in programming this much. This is your integer explore. We go with I as int4 only. Even here also mostly we use, yes, this much. Then go to the one more A, B, C, D, F floating point number. So float, yes, this is your floating point number. So you cannot, yes, FLTP is nothing but, yes, it is a floating point number. Yes. So, yes, you know, yes, in a dictionary, yes, because in ABAP dictionary, data element, okay, data element int4 is available. But in a dictionary, yes, this is your, because this is how the in dictionary data element FLTP is not available, because if you go back to my explore, back to program again, because all thoughts you have to explore. Here I said I can write int4. That's okay. That is accepted. Still you are getting the same result only. But I cannot write FLTP here, because FLTP, yes, giving error, unknown, you know. So you have to use single letter F only. It will go, it will use it, it will convert implicit as this. Only type F is permitted. Because why int4 is allowing, you have to know the technical reason. Integer, double click, it is a data element, available data element actually. You can use this. That's why it is permitted. Go back. Okay, right now. So this is F only you have to declare. I already told you float values, float permits to enter the decimals values. There, yes, float allows float data type. Yes, okay. Float data type, float variable values. mm, Values can be entered with the decimals, but it must be within single quotation marks. Okay, single quotations, single quotes, within single quotes, begin and end quotes. Yes, this is what. Otherwise, I gave the explanation. Okay, got it. So it is not used for any kind of calculations and all. Only special representation purpose only float. I very rarely we use float in the live cases, live project. It is a part of, yes, special representation. So if I use 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, it is going to, okay, yes, this much. Okay, yes, this is your 1 dot, 2, 3, 4 dot this much. This is E before whatever is there, that is mantissa, E power plus, okay, explanation. So E followed by plus, we will write it. Yes, plus symbol, exponentiation part. Okay, that's why we don't go much explore on the float point. Okay, then come back to the, yes, because whatever you type it here, it is going to convert it into that special format only. Next, we have to go to the type of P. P stands for packed decimal. Yes. So now, so packed data type is also called as packed decimal data type. Packed or packed decimal. So what is the purpose? Packed is, it is actually, when you say float, it is uh, it is alternative to integer data type, because that's what the sequence. The limitation is overcome here. Whatever the above two limitations, yes, is introduced for this, because packed packed is a alternative data type for integer and float. That is, whatever the limitations of both can overcome by introducing the pack. Okay, yes. Next, it supports mm, decimals keyword addition. Okay. First, we have to write as per the sequence. Packed is mapped to dictionary data type as DEC. Okay, DEC is a, as you know, if you go to here, F4, we have DEC. So you packed number in BCD format. Okay, this is what you have to observe. So DEC, right? Then if I go to here C11, so can I find DEC as a, yes, there is no data element with DEC. Okay, so all this explanation is important. So now no data element with DEC available in data dictionary or ABAP dictionary. So DEC. So you have to type P. We don't write type D or PD. These are all error. Okay, pack P only you have to write. If you directly type D, that gives to date data type. So P only allowed here. So P will internal conversion happens to. So we have to uncomment it this too. I uncommented this. If you go to here, yes, we have to. We will see the close comparison of number NUMBER. So you have to see the number. You have to end the dot here, period here, otherwise here. So you know this is explore. So number NO is over, NUM is over, NUMBER. Wantedly different data types. So NUMBER, I typed it as a 12,000 value, going to print number. So type P first. When you type P, execute it. Yes. So it is printing, yes, 12,000 with the comma separator. That is, yes. So the advantage of packed decimal is, yes, advantage of packed decimal, packed data type. Data type is, yes, it allows to enter decimal values. Okay, so no rounding. So it display exact value in the output. Exact value meaning in the sense, whatever the value you type it, same value it's going to display. That is called exact value. Yes, no manipulation. Because here integer manipulates to rounding, float manipulates to scientific. These two above are limitations or not. That's why I said exact means as it is. The way you type, same way you will get it. Okay, yes. So now, yes, it supports the additional advantage is this. This is additional advantage. What is that? It supports the decimals keyword addition. You can type the decimals keyword also. Yes. Even the value prints with comma separator. Value prints, we do use value displayed with the comma separator, where the comma separator is coming from as per user profile, hmm, user profile default decimal notation. Yes, default decimal notation. Yes, this is again you have to understand. So you go to 12,000, right? Yes. So 12,000 giving with decimals too, let us type decimals. Decimals too. Because I told you decimals keyword is only permitted for type P. Decimals followed by decimal number. How many decimals you want? So it is 12,000 comma 12,000.00. So this is exact way whatever you type it, but decimals here I have not typed decimals, but because of this decimals addition through you are getting the. So now I told you this formats already, initially we have discussed this. Okay, if you change the user profile settings, what will happen? This output also will differ. User profile. Go to user profile. What happened? Hmm. Maintenance of user profile is locked. Huh? Okay, no problem. But defaults. Yes, here it is decimal notation is this is. You have to know this. Some countries, I told you, in place of dot, they use comma. Some countries, in place of comma, they use space. You know how the decimals representation. Yeah, across globe, only three types. This is the relevant topic. If you want other type of notation, sometimes if you are getting this comma separator exactly in a opposite way, this is your default setting based, you will get the output. Even I can show you, it will apply once you change it here, save and execute it, the program later. Yes, user profile changed. Now if I run the same program, hmm, yes, it is, no, it is not changed. Uh, it is not changed because you have to log out and log in. I think to effect that the changes, we have to log in. So these are all kind of explore only. Yes, not immediate. Go to SC38 because daily we are facing this type of users through particularly you will get this type of issues. So it is good to have complete knowledge. It is. So I don't do any changes in the program, but in output, yes, you can see this is changed. Exactly, it is changed because of the format change. Yes. So tomorrow you have to fix any issue comes. Go to user because users are from different regions, different countries. They use different types of format. But we are from India. We are going with this middle format X. Some countries space. This is another one type. This is Y is another format. I'm going to use it here. So save. Okay, done. Yes, you can go back and test it. Next time onwards, you will get appropriate this thing, right? So this is what another type of testing. So we got appropriate exactly C38, same program. Even even minute level also we have to check. One time learning, we have to go little slow and everything you try to understand and explore the way. Actually, you need to do all this explore on behalf of you. I'm doing. So now here, how many decimals are permitted here? Here. Suppose will it permit the negative value? Can I give minus value? Yes. Minus 12,000. Yes, it is 12,000 minus. Minus value permitted. Yes. So this is also we will note it down. That is yes a leading sign. It is leading sign is also allowed. is hello decimals. Okay, if you take like any type of what we can say that mm, SC11, okay, MENGE underscore D, that is the data element. MENGE, this is quant data type, but we have to go to a data type with DEC. DEC through you can what you can see is sign option will gets enabled. DEC support decimals with sign also. How many decimals you want to represent accordingly it works. This is what okay it supports, right. Can I give, because you have to know this is one thing we will comment it. Yes, yes, if it is, if I write it within quotes is optional because it is all numbers. Numbers, only numbers, numeric literal, you specify. When I specify ABC 1, 2, 3, it become character literal, then it is going to, yes, character literal, yes, again, error. So that is alphanumeric values leads to conversion no number error. Yes, this is also the same as this one only. If we enter alphanumeric value, it leads to conversion error, you will get it. Yes. Okay. Yes. Same as it is. Okay. Whatever we got runtime error at a integer time, similarly. Go back to the next permitted value range. We have to see now. Last. Okay. Yes. So now, observe it. This is what you have to. This is what you can go for explore and comment for future purpose. Yes, now we will go to, but you have to be more active. You have to comment appropriately, uncomment appropriately. Then only you will get. Okay. So now, if I go to brackets dot, if I give 12,000, or we will go to 1234, 1.34, just like that. Okay. Or else you can take 65.78. We will do. If I give decimals within the this thing, whether it accept. Yes, it is. Yes. Because I said decimals 2, you are getting decimal 2 value. But if I go to 789, 789, you are getting only 2 decimal value, but not rounding. Why 2 decimal value? Because decimals 2. If you want to get If you want to get that 9 also, you have to go for decimal 3. Then you will get 789. You know, this is called as explore. You have to do, but most of the cases will go with decimal 2 and decimal 3 also okay. Sometimes depends. Okay. This Indian approach will go with decimals 2 by default. So now this is the case which value is permitted here. We will see the range. Actually, if I go to yes this one, you are allowed the decimals up to 16. Decimals 16 is okay. It is maximum allowed is 14. Sorry. Okay. So this is what number of decimals specified 60 is too great. You have to go with that is SAP itself is 14. So decimals followed by you can give 14 decimals. So overflow error, we got it. Yes, this is another type of overflow error. This is what I want to tell you. Why overflow? Because we entered the values overflow error. So when it overflow, you have to identify the permitted value range. If you enter exceeds, because what happens is that you are not accepting dynamically. You are typing the code within these things. So if I go to here, if you want to correct it, yes, we have to give a length here. Length something like that. If I give length, then that error gone. Yes, bracket length, we have to specify the length specification permissions also we have to compare it here. Yes, P1 to 16 can be supported here. That means what? This is another explore. So you can see here, this is your 16. So maximum, yes, 16 places, 16 digits is allowed here. Decimals maximum 14 is allowed here. If I enter this, go to the this value. Which value if you got that? To give some space. Where is our? This is your number equals to. We were typing what we were typing 12.345. Just enter, execute. Now we got this zeros. Earlier error gone. Okay, yes. We got these many zeros because of the decimals zero automatically. So this is maximum. Yes. What we do is, yes, it is used to perform calculations. Yes. Yes, it is like supported for to perform the exact value display and arithmetic and calculations. Right, next. So what happens is it supports to specify the length and decimals also, number of decimals also, number of decimals also. Yes. So what happened? It supports, okay, what is that maximum? 16, 16, we cannot say characters, 16 digits length, 16 numbers length, and what is that? Maximum 14 decimals are allowed. Okay, this is your, okay. So complete end-to-end explore of this also completed. You know, range and all. Otherwise, which leads to correct. So you can, if you, yes, bracket length. So we don't give length for integer and float. Length specifications are not allowed for integer and float. Yes, those are all will continue by tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Next session.